Hello, I'm Thalia, your educational avatar. In this knowledge clip, I'll take you through the 3 roles of the school leader and help you explore what they mean for your effectiveness as a leader. Before diving into the theoretical foundations of the 3 roles of the school leader, I'd like to make an important note. These 3 roles are only relevant when the school or organization is functioning above the minimum threshold of stability. When that's not the case, when the organization is in crisis, a more directive leadership style is often required. In such circumstances, it's essential that this is communicated openly and transparently to all involved. As I mentioned in an earlier knowledge clip, a collective ambition allows staff to feel passionate about their work. It inspires, gives meaning, and provides direction. When this collective ambition truly guides the majority of people within an organization, Wegeman suggests that the well-known Plan, Do, Check, Act routine can be thrown out and replaced with Plan, Do, Trust. By this, he means that when a strong collective ambition is present, leadership can move away from a planning and control mindset toward a culture rooted in collaboration and trust. At the heart of this approach lies mutual confidence in each other's commitment and professional expertise. Swieringa and Janssen point out that leaders often have a tendency to focus on finding a solution to a problem or challenge, which in practice usually means their solution. By doing so, they unintentionally trigger the question, how do I get others on board? According to them, it is far wiser for a leader not to concentrate on their solution, but rather on achieving shared acceptance of the problem itself. Once a problem has been given a shared meaning and has been emotionally adopted by the staff, the likelihood of genuine engagement and ownership increases significantly. In schools, this process of meaning-making often involves questions such as, what does this mean for our students? For parents? For teachers? How does this relate to our vision and collective ambition? At this stage, it is also valuable to discuss the conditions and criteria that enable self-evaluation and accountability, as well as the support and resources needed to address the challenge effectively. The process of meaning-making involves not only developing shared insights, translating abstract concepts into concrete behaviors, what would we see ourselves doing or no longer doing, but also assigning relative importance or weight to these insights. Do we consider something essential or rather unnecessary, and why? In this way, the process stimulates triple-loop learning and simultaneously contributes to the development of a collective ambition within the organization. Once the collective ambition is clearly articulated, team members can work independently within the agreed-upon framework. The leader can support and enhance this process by encouraging and facilitating their work. For instance, in the role of a critical friend, the leader can ask why questions to stimulate reflection, offer relevant insights from the literature, and help guide the process of interaction and decision-making within the team. Both Wegeman and Mentink stress that leaders need to monitor and safeguard the quality of work, and with that, the performance of both individual staff members and the team as a whole. The key point is that the leader does not control. Instead, team members take ownership and accountability, both in terms of content and process, for how they use the professional autonomy they have been given. It's important to be clear with your team about how they should demonstrate accountability. Process-level accountability is often overlooked. For example, how did team members collaborate? How did they learn with and from each other? How was the work carried out in a research-informed way? So, in the role of task assigner, it's essential to agree on goals not only at the content level, but also at the process level. We can now bring together these insights into what we call the 3 roles of the school leader. It looks like this. Working from the 3 roles fits naturally with distributed and servant leadership, leading with trust, providing professional autonomy, and encouraging a sense of ownership. In this list, you can see which sources I consulted while creating this knowledge clip. This was my explanation of the 3 roles of the school leader. I hope my explanation has been helpful to you. See you in the next knowledge clip.